everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're wondering why I look exactly the same as the previous video I uploaded, it's because I'm filming these back to back because I just feel really creative right now and I just want to film and get some content out there. So today, as you can tell from the title, what I'm doing is I'm showing you my vinyl collection. I'm obsessed with watching these videos at the moment. I love listening to people's recommendations of songs and bands and like just vinyls that they like recommend and stuff. I was gonna wait like another month or so to film this because there is one vinyl which I've pre-ordered which I'm waiting on, but I thought why not just film now. Let's just get on with the video. By the way, I'm going to show you an order that I got them in. So the first vinyl that I got is the 1975's vinyl, and if you saw my what I got for Christmas video you would have seen that I got this. I don't really listen to this vinyl much anymore, just because this was one of the first vinyls I've got, and when I first got it, it was constantly on replay. I don't really listen to it anymore just because I've got loads of other bands and amazing artists just to listen to as well. But this album still holds a very dear place in my heart, just because it was the first ever album that I heard the 1975 on. Chocolate was actually the song that got me into them. It was on like Now, That's What I Can Use It 95 or something, and I was obsessed with this song. And my favourite song on here is Menswear. I didn't used to like this song, I'm gonna be honest, because there was such a long instrumental bit and then you couldn't understand what he was saying when he was singing the actual lyrics, and I don't know, it just wasn't really one of my personal favourite songs. But now I really like it. It's very chill and just a very relaxed song. This is what the inside looks like. This is the covering for the vinyl, which I thought is really nice. And the vinyl is actually clear, which is really cool. So the next vinyl that I got is actually Crybaby by Melanie Martinez. Again, you would have seen this if you watched my what I got for Christmas video. I don't really listen to this album much anymore, again for the same reason I don't really listen to the 1975's first album anymore, but I still love Melanie Martinez. Actually can't wait for her to bring out more music because I feel like I haven't heard from her since like 2015 or maybe even earlier. She might have made this, I don't actually know the year this came out. My favourite song on here is Alphabet Boy. No, it's not. Hold on, what's my favourite song called? Miss Potato Head. It's not Alphabet Boy. Miss Potato Head is actually my favourite song on here. And this is just the inside of it. I think this is adorable and really cute. And inside you actually get this book, which I haven't actually read. So it's like a little story of all her songs. Maybe I should read this at some point. But yeah, it's just like photos of all of her songs and it's just got a little like caption or like story, I guess. So the vinyl just comes in this adorable baby pink covering and the vinyl is just black. So the next vinyl that I actually got was Panic at the Disco's Death of a Bachelor. I was obsessed with this album for a good few months and when I got it I was ecstatic. I was so happy I got this vinyl. I paid for this by myself, but all these vinyls from now I paid with my own money, so these are ones that hold an even dearer place in my heart because I've spent my hard-earned money on building this collection that I really like, and obviously you don't buy vinyls for bands you're not really into because vinyls are like £25 to £30 each, and if you're lucky you might get one for a bit cheaper if they're not that well known. I don't really listen to this anymore. I don't know why I stopped listening to it. I guess I just kind of found new songs and new bands and stuff. But I've got this if I ever want to listen to it, which is great because I really like Panic at the Disco, especially this album. My favourite, I don't have one favourite song. So my favourite songs are LAD Routine, Emperor's New Clothes or Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time. Those are my three favourite songs. And actually Emperor's New Clothes I never used to like, and then again with Menswear one day I just listened to it and I was like, actually I really like this. This one doesn't open out, so it's just a black vinyl as well. So the next vinyl I got is Walking on Cars, Everything This Way. I love this band. This has to be one of my favourite vinyls I've ever bought, just because I really like all the songs on it. I would definitely recommend this band if you've never heard of them. I don't think that they're that big, but I just fell in love with this band because one day it just came up on my Spotify and I was listening to Catch Me If You Can, and I really, really liked it, and I was like, oh my god, this band is actually really good. My favourite songs on here have to be At Gunpoint or Flying High Falling Low. Those two songs are so, so good. I'll show you what the vinyl looks like. So actually the vinyl case is really, really nice. It's just the tree from the front of the vinyl. It's also got all the lyrics on the back. Vinyl itself is just black. So the next vinyl I got, I don't actually know how I ended up stumbling across this band or even listening to them in the first place. I know it sounds really bad, but I came across Moose Blood and I was hooked. I don't know why. I just suddenly really liked this band. I don't even know why. Like, obviously I fell in love with them because their music is amazing and stuff. And I was listening to this album on repeat for ages. And then I decided to buy the vinyl. I really like the aesthetic of it and the waves at the bottom. I think it's really, really nice. And it's just called Blush, which is not one of their songs on here. Why did I think it was? I don't know. All of their songs are just like one word, which I think is really cool. But then at the end of the day, I never know what my favourite song is. Apart from Knuckles, I really like the song Knuckles. So yeah, apart from that you don't really know what song you're listening to, it's still a really good vinyl. So this is just the inside of it. You've just got like the chorus lyrics here. Just comes in this white covering and it's just a black vinyl again. Next vinyl I got, if this is the correct order I got it in, is Panic at the Disco, A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. I don't know why I bought this, I'm not gonna lie. I was going through a time again, I kind of go on and off of Panic at the Disco. Like one time I'll be listening to the album all the time and I really, really like it, other times I just won't. I haven't really listened to this at all, and that's not because I've got other vinyls which are better, it's because I don't really know any of the songs. I know a lot of side A, so the only difference between Matedom and Suicide is press coverage, London Beckon songs about money written by machines, Nails for Breakfast, Tax for Snacks, Camisado, Time to Dance, all those ones. But then side B I never really listened to. I should really listen to this more because I actually really like the songs I just read out, and I went through a whole phase on Spotify where I was just listening to it, so I don't know why I stopped. Camisado, I don't know how to say it, that's my favourite song. This is just the inside, so it's just more of like the cover art. Some of these vinyls I can never get out, just black. Okay, so I believe this is the next one I got. What was that? So this is All Time Low's Last Young Renegade. I've kind of listened to All Time Low before when I was younger. Nothing Personal, I think their album was called. I love that album. Stella was favourite song. I heard that they were All Time Low bringing out a new album, and I kind of just stayed up just to listen to it on Spotify for some reason, even though I didn't really listen to them at all and wasn't really a fan. I think Life of the Party came out as a single and I really, really liked it, so I just listened to the whole album and I was hooked. I loved this album, I still do. I still love all the songs on it. My favourite song has to be at the moment, I like Nice to Know You. Life of the Party is good. Nightmares, Drugs and Candy, they're a few of my favourites. I got this and I was actually meant to be seeing them on tour on like the 17th, but my friend hasn't replied and I don't really know if she's that keen to go, especially because we have to stay over overnight, which doesn't really bother me. It's just going to cost us so much more money to do that. So this is just the inside of it, so it's just got more of like the outside artwork inside, and then it's got a picture of them and their like logo, and the vinyl is black. Okay, so I think this was the next vinyl I got, I think, but I didn't just buy the vinyl. So I've got this. This is the 1975 limited edition collector's thing, I think it was called. It was originally $75, and when I saw it for the first time at $75, I only had a weekend job, and I was like, oh, I really want this, like I'm gonna save up for this because I really, really want it. And I never bought it just because I think I kind of justified to myself, do you know what, £75 is a lot, and what are you going to do with it when you buy it? Apart from listen to the vinyl, it comes with other stuff and I'll show you in a second. So, I was on their website one night as you do, shopping, like always, I came across this and it was down to like £30 something. And I was like, you cannot pass up this opportunity. I've wanted this for so long, and for something it to be dropped that low in price, I just thought, well, for the vinyl, if I was going to buy the vinyl alone, it'd be £25 around there, plus postage. But with this, you get like the whole collector's edition. And in my mind, I was just like, I get the whole thing for like £10 more than just if I just bought the vinyl. So I bought the whole collector's edition. So I'm just going to show you what it is quickly. Okay, so I'm going to lift it out. So it just comes in this box like this. It also comes in this pink box, which I don't know why it's all scratched up. This bit of ribbon doesn't come with it. This was just something that my dad put in there so I can easily get it out. So it comes in this sleek white box, which I really like. I should have done an unboxing on this, to be honest. Okay, so the first thing you got in here was this like little letter. It says, welcome, welcome girls and boys, into this box contain noise. The things inside this box you'll find are similar to Don't You Mind, and even though there was a time where I could leave my fears behind, my fears evolved just like the clocks, and so I live inside this box. Before I go, just one last thing, I have some notes for listening. Just copy what I've written down, for that's the sound should sound. And it also has the word feel up here, and it's all like crossed out and stuff, so I don't actually know what the note means, but this I believe is like a fretboard type thing, like how you play chords, if that makes sense. But I've never even tried playing it because I don't understand it. I don't actually understand the message at all. So yeah, so this is the actual vinyl. Again, it's the same artwork as the first one, it's just pink, which was their aesthetic for the second album. The back looks like, so they don't have the track list on the back. Instead, it's got the album name, which is called I Like It When You Sleep, For You're So Beautiful Yet So Unaware of It. And inside, I'm obsessed. So inside it's just got all of their neon signs, which they used as like the promotion for all the songs, which I thought was really, really clever and really, really nice. And I would have loved to have gone to the 1975 pop-up shop in London to get some cool artsy photos of these. But to be honest, I didn't know there was a pop-up shop in London, and I probably didn't have the money to go in the first place. My favourite song on here would have to be Somebody Else. Probably Somebody Else. Or She's American. Or Loving Someone. There wasn't as many songs on here that I loved compared to their first album. I think that's because there was a lot more instrumental songs on there. So the next thing that's in this box, this has literally turned into an unboxing, is this. This is the 1975 photo book. So it's just got some really cool photos that I don't know whether they've taken them or whether a professional photographer has taken them, but whoever took them has some photography skills. I am inspired. I actually honestly am. I'd love to be able to take photos like this. So yeah, it's just the 1975 photo book. The next, oh, I forgot about this. Okay, so the next two things I've got is actually two more vinyls. So when you get this, you actually get two 7-inch discs. So this one is, what are you? This is The Sound. To be honest, I haven't listened to these tiny ones just because I don't see the point, because they're on the big vinyl. But the vinyls are just clear. And then you've also got, what are you? This is Love Me, and it's exactly the same clear vinyl. And then, to finish it off, sorry about that, I had to delete some stuff, yeah. So I never showed you the colour of this vinyl, which I'll do now. I'm so worried my camera's going to stop again. This vinyl is also clear. So the next vinyl I've got is one that I really, really like. So this has to be probably one of my favourite bands. I've seen them on tour, and oh my god, it was amazing. You should definitely check out the vlog if you haven't. It's just the Marianas Trench vlog, and I've got the Marianas Trench vinyl. I actually came across these. I was watching an edit online, and they'd used the song Desperate Measures, and I was watching the video and listening to the song, and I was like, I like this song. So I found out what it was called, and I just listened to it loads, And then I was like, you know what, let's see what other songs this band does. So I kind of just listened to the whole of this album first. Like, I'm not consciously listening to it, but like on YouTube, you know, like it on the sidebar, it's like what you might like. So I was just clicking through songs and stuff, and they all seemed to be from this album, which I really, really liked. And then I was like, do you know what, this band's actually really good. So I started listening to all of their albums, and then I became obsessed. So I've got this. This is called Ever After. My favourite song on here has to be Fallout, Stutter, or By Now. Those are my favourite songs. I mean, I love every single song here, which is probably why it took me forever to try and figure out what my favourite song is. This is just the inside of it, which I think is really, really cool. I love how Josh just looks like he wants to just give up, whereas the rest of them actually look quite serious in this photo shoot. So the sleeves that it comes in just have this artwork in it, and on the other one it's a different artwork of these two, because they're kind of going for the theme of like toys, I think, in this one, which I really, really like. And this vinyl, wait until you see it, it's red. I love it. So the next one I got is Marianas Trench again. This is just Masterpiece Theatre. This again is probably one of my favourite albums. It's got quite a good few songs on it that I love. My favourite song on here, without a doubt, has to be Perfect. So the inside of it is very trippy. It's I really like how they're keeping with the all standing there kind of theme. Hold on, what is this? I haven't actually listened to this yet, because I bought this one and the one I'm going to show you next in the same purchase. So I don't actually know what this is. Some 3D glasses, guys. Oh my god, they work. I don't know why I'm shocked. This is cool. I didn't know this feature was in it. Now I know why it's because I thought it was just a theme that they were going for. This is just the vinyl cover. So this vinyl is a darker red than the previous one. So the last album I got is Astoria. This is their newest album. This is their newest album, and I used to be obsessed with this and listen to it all of the time. Again, I listened to it so much, it's now just become a bit boring. That doesn't mean I haven't fallen out. That doesn't mean I haven't fallen out of love with the band. I still love them. It just means that I just haven't listened to it in a while, I guess. My favourite song on here would have to be probably Wildfire, or This Means War, or Burning Up. One Love? Basically, there's a lot of songs I really, really like on here, and those are probably the four of my most favourite ones at the moment. They did actually go for an 80s vibe with this album, and inside you actually get this, which I thought was really cool. So you just get a puzzle. I did not know that when I bought it, and when it comes to my house on the protective sleeve, it said like a puzzle, and I was like, what, have I like bought something else? Like, have I bought like a limited edition version? But I don't think I did. And the inside just has this like map in the vinyl. It's like this on the back, and then you've got like pirate skull thing, and this vinyl is just black. Okay, so that is everything for my vinyl collection. I really hope that you enjoyed that. I have a lot more vinyls here than I thought I would. I'm actually glad I've done this video now before I got the vinyl that I'm waiting for, because this would have been such a long video. If you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll definitely do one once I buy more vinyls and my collection's grown bigger. And be sure to subscribe, because every now and then I'll pop up and be like, hi, have a video. So if you don't want to miss out on the videos that I do, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!